So I'll just get started by saying who I am and what I'm doing today. So my name is Leah from the PR department of AudaCity Capital. And at the moment, we're currently conducting a few interviews with our traders just to find out a bit more about how they got into trading and how they got into their trading journey. So my first question for you is just to introduce yourself and then explain how you got interested in trading and how you got to the place you are today within the industry.
Yeah, my name is Saber, and about a few years ago, about approximately 3 years ago, one of my friends called me and told me about Forex market, that you can trade currencies daily, buying and selling, and the idea was appealing to me, but I didn't know anything about Forex. At the time, I knew about stock market, buying the shares and holding it for a long time. But what he told me that currencies in a day, in a few minutes, you can buy and sell, and it doesn't matter if that currency goes up or down. You can somehow benefit from rising and falling of the prices. It was quite interesting for me. And then I told him, how can I learn Forex? And he sent me some videos, and I watched them. They were based on trend lines and support and resistance and things like that. I looked at them, and I thought that I've learned, quite a little bit or more at a time, and I opened an account at that time. Yeah, that's how I got into the market, and the experiences that it brought are, somehow good, bad, different things. Yeah.
Yeah. So did you have any previous like education in Forex or trading, or did you learn mostly by yourself or through a mentor or anything like that?
No, I never had a mentor. When he introduced it, I went on based on these videos. When I opened the account, I remember at the time I bought CAT GPY. And after a while, I started with real money because I told myself, if I'm gonna take it seriously, I need to start with real money. I knew that there is a demo account, but I didn't took it seriously at all. And I bought it. And after a few hours, I got excited. Oh my God, that is it. I bought more, but the didn't move and it went toward my stop loss. And each time I moved the stop loss further away. And the next morning I got up and it wasn't in profit again, and I moved the stop loss again further away. It took me a week, and I was near call margin at the time. And it was a lot of stress for me. Deep down, I got depressed and I said, oh my God, it's not at all easy. What I heard is something else. And I remember I closed the trade. I think I was in loss for 500 quids at a time. And I just, done with the trade. And I said, if you're gonna learn something, you gotta take it seriously. And I went to the web and I started learning about different strategies. Some used MACD and RSI and all those indicators, and suddenly I ran into price action. I tried to learn all of it, but I opened a demo account, and this time I started little by little, and then through the books. I got introduced just randomly through internet, ran into Mark Douglas trading in the zone, and I got that idea, and it was appealing to me. He said, don't trade with fear. You're not gonna be right 100% of the time, and it's completely okay. Nobody is going to be right all the time. And yeah, and through studying, I bought the book, Trading the Zone, Trading in the Zone at Mark Douglas, and that, and also I watched him himself giving the speech about the book and having conferences in two or three parts. I watched them one or twice, and then I got the book, The Disciplined Trader. And those two books, they were quite appealing to me. I found the idea that trading is kind of gambling. It's really, it's gambling, but it depends on you, how you manage yourself. And I found out that 80% of trading is really psychology. If you're the best trader, the seasoned one, the experienced one, you're not going to be right 100% at a time. 50-50 is enough. But if you're right, you're got to be right and have, three times more profit, more than what you've invested in that trade. And that idea helped me a little bit more toward my goal. But at first, I wasn't at all, even in demo, I wasn't profitable consistently. And I found myself by looking at the charts, reading more, going to different books, watching more videos, but all by myself, I gone through all that process. And when I found out that by demo account, I could go in a consistent way. For example, if I wasn't profitable in a week or two, no matter, it didn't affect my moods. I wasn't at all at that time. I knew, I got that self-confidence, that intuition, gut feeling inside me, that I know the markets are not gonna move the way I speculate. They go their way, but I'm gonna be with the trade. Sometimes when I'm right, sometimes when I'm wrong, I'll cut the losses soon when I get that feeling that I'm not in the right trade. I close it right away. I don't look at how much I've lost, or in profitable trades. I don't look at that. For example, right now I'm a lot in profit. I gotta close it. I look at the potentiality of the trade. If it is gonna give me more, I'll stay with that trade, no matter even if it goes against me and takes even the profit that I've made in the first place. And in this way, I've been a lot, satisfied with myself.
Yeah, that's really impressive that you have learned mostly all of what you've known from yourself or from a mentor, and I think that's what many people are doing now. Instead of going through an educational or banking background, they decide to learn themselves, and then they learn the more important aspects as well, such as you said, like psychology. So yeah, definitely that's great to hear, and it sounds like you're doing really well for yourself. And my
Thank you.
next question is, so you're a part of our funded trader program at AudaCity Capital, yeah?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So how has that been for you so far? Do you have any feedback, or how's your performance, or are you liking everything so far?
Yeah, the service that AudaCity is providing with for the traders is obviously fantastic. I liked it. It from day one starts with real money. That's a huge thing. For example, with many other companies, you gotta go through some trials and challenge, and then at the end you're not sure that you're gonna get there or not, based on the things that they have. But when AudaCity, after the interview, knows that you got that ability, and they give you the time, even they don't, define a specific time for you to reach the targets, and that's quite comforting, because as a trader, I think they understand the nature of trading. That is important, because in trading you're not going to be profitable, let's say, consistently every day. If you go based on that idea that every day I'm going to be profitable, it will be psychologically and mentally, you will do a lot of damage to yourself. And I think they understand that, and it has been quite well for me. I had a good start with AudaCity from 230 grand, but there it's been, I wanted to change the strategy the last 2 weeks, and I have to, tried that strategy to be a day trader once in a while before I had tried it. but it doesn't work for me. Again, I changed to be a medium trader, to be a swing trader. But you know, the thing that I wanted to change it to be a day trader is that you cannot hold the trades during the week until it's not something definite. It has been said that you can call the center and uh, contact them regarding your trade. If it's a lot in profit, they can let you. But it was a little bit pressure on me because I hold mostly my trades 2 or 3 weeks at least. Otherwise, I don't go into that trade. But when I started the program and I had some profit, and then I said, let's try day trading. Why not? If it's even more profitable. But sometimes I think that is really important. You gotta check in yourself based on your personality. If you are not that kind of person to be profitable in day trading, even if you're not profitable with swing trading, you got to find your style. Maybe it's position trading for investing for a month, 2 months, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I will definitely pass on the feedback about the weekend positions. I think that is great feedback, and I'll pass it on for you. But other than that, I'm really glad that you're enjoying it. I'm really glad that you're being profitable with us. And I think you said that you've hit your 30K as well, which is
Yeah, yeah,
great
I
news to
was.
hear as well. So congratulations on that.
Thank you, thank you.
Great. So I'll just move on to my last question, which is a bit of a tricky question, but I ask it to everyone
Yeah.
that I interview. And it is, what is the best advice you can give to someone who's just starting off their trading journey? And this could be something that you might have wanted to hear whenever you started, something that really changed the way you trade that would have been useful for you to hear, anything like that?
Yeah, I got obviously 1 or 2 or 3 things in mind that are really important. One of them, first of all, don't overtrade. Overtrading is not in your benefit based on the correlation we have. 1 or 2 trades, opening 1 or 2 trades is all you can have. But overtrading kills you in the long run. If you're in profit in 1 or 2 or 3, when you have 5 or 6 trades open, at the end of the day, you look at it, you're not in profit at all because they don't go all in profit based on the correlation. And the second thing is do your homework. If trading was easy, uh, there wouldn't be a lot of psychological books. There wouldn't be a lot of people uh, failing and all those, analysis and brokers putting out all those descriptions of trading or whatsoever. It's not at all easy. You need to do your homework every day to be up to date. What's going on with at the moment with the trade you have. And the third thing I have in mind based on the trading is it will pay off if you stay long to learn about trading. I think most of the people don't have that capacity, or maybe they're impatient. They're in the long run. If you look at the charts for a long time, maybe 1 year or two, you will learn the cycle and you will have that kind of intuition in yourself because everybody looking at the charts. Okay, fundamentals, you gotta forget about it. You cannot have all the data and news in the world and trade based on them. But the charts, everybody else is looking at the charts, and those interbanks, big institutions, they're looking at it too at the right point that you got it. I think most of the time you gotta count on your intuition, the feeling that you got here, that trade is going to, you know, reverse or whatsoever, it's gonna continue based on the feeling you get. Because for retail traders, most of the time they look for the confirmation. You know, whether it is based on a candlestick, whether it is based on a support or resistance line. And when you get into that trade based on the retailing part, I mean, because sometimes it's too late. You can't have that stop loss, for example, 80 points or 100 pips, because it will be, kind of a lot hard for you to take when it goes into a loss. But for institutions, they know that, and they can take that, and they can accept it, and they move the trade in the opposite direction toward your stop loss, and you can't tolerate that huge stop loss. That's why you gotta recognize the levels. You gotta know where it's gonna move more or reverse. And I think we, as a trader, intuition is really important.
Yeah, I agree. I think those are really great points, especially the last one and the one about patience. I agree that traders should have more patience regarding what they're doing, and it'll all pay off in the long term if they have
Yeah,
patience.
in the long run, it will pay off. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. So that is some great advice. And I think that is everything for me today. So thank you so much for this interview. It's been lovely to speak to you.
You're welcome there.
And hopefully
Thank you
in a
so much.
few weeks or months we can catch up again whenever you hit the 60K, and then we can go from there.
Sure, sure. Thank you
Great.
so much.
So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you sometime soon.